Welcome back to the kettlebell workout of the week, but today we're not going to do anything with kettlebells. We're actually going to talk about the one-arm push-up. We got a few questions about, what's the right way to do a one-arm push-up? I don't know. I don't know what the right way to do a one-arm push-up is, but I'll show you my way, and Sam's way, and our way. So check it out. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put my coffee down, and I'm going to show you how we go through the one-arm push-up. So when I'm doing the one-arm push-up, and I'm not perfect at it, God knows, but I do try. We want to try and get the hips and the shoulders to ascend simultaneously. So we want to resist any sort of rotation. Here's how I set up the one-arm push-up. I set it up from a diamond stance, okay? This sort of ensures that my hand is in the proper position. Then I'm going to try and do my best to get my sternum over the diamond. And then I'm going to split my stance, okay? From here, I'm going to take one arm, I'm going to slip it behind my low back. Shoink. And then I'm going to start my one-arm push-up. Hold down. And grind up. So that felt pretty good, and I hope that there wasn't too much rotation in my shoulders. When a lot of people do want to push up, sometimes what you'll see is something that looks like this, and they'll sort of twist and rotate, and that's fine, but it'll just take you that much longer to be successful. So let's try and do it without any rotation. Let's get in the habit of practicing it without any rotation. So some progressions for you to use. Number one is get the actual diamond push-up down. Right, so there's a couple sort of paths we can take here. The farther away my hands are from my feet, the easier this is going to be. So from here, not too difficult. Scooch up, a little more difficult. Continue scooching up to the point where almost all of your weight is on your fingertips. Very, very difficult. I would spend 1 month just working those diamond push-ups before you do anything else. Literally trying to get your hands closer and closer to your feet with those diamond push-ups. From there, the best progression that I've found for teaching people to one-arm push-up is simply to bring it on an incline. Work your diamond push-up, take your hand away on a bench, whatever, and then slowly, over time, because this takes time, work your way down until you're completely horizontal. All right? Try those progressions out. Look, there's no secret formula to the one-arm push-up. If you want to be able to do it, you just got to get down and you got to start practicing it. All right? Good luck.
Rolling.
All right, so we're back. Kettlebell workout of the week. Continuing with the one-handed push-up. So there are a couple of varieties that you can use to work up to the one-handed push-up. We're going to use a similar setup with the diamond push-up. So my feet are probably a little bit outside of shoulder width, and the diamond is somewhere around my sternum or lower. By lower, I mean closer to my navel or closer to my hips. Now, I may not be able to stay very square and go to one hand right away. So there are a couple ways that I can increase the pressure on my right hand by taking pressure off my left hand, by putting my left hand in a worse position. That could be a couple ways to do that. One, I can go to a flipper position. So naturally, my body is not going to want to push on that wrist as much. So I'm just out at about a 90-degree angle here. So my body's naturally adjusting to take pressure off the back of my wrist and put more pressure on my right hand. Similarly, I can go with the fingertips. I can extend the hand way out. I'm keeping my left arm straight, so I'm pushing less with it. And I could also go with my arm behind. This time my elbow's going to bend a little bit and come back up. There's three options for you to work up to the one-handed push-up. Back of the wrist or the flipper push-up. Fingertips extended in front of you. Fingertips extended behind you. Give those three a try.